So this next position is I'm able to get a half. I can either roll through with my half, or I can just suck back out. But really, it's a lot of times it doesn't matter how you get there, but it's that finishing position that we want to start to exploit. So I want to be able to pin this guy. Like I gotta have some way that I can pin this guy. And one of the ways I do that is by just popping my hips and actually I call it dumping him on the mat. So I'll get my half, I'll roll through, or I'll go suck back. We'll just do suck back right now. Here. So now getting back points, maybe I already got the back points, 1, 2, 4, 5, and it's still there. You're not able to go anywhere. So what I'm going to do is that this hand that's on the thigh is just going to reach up and grab his pec. Okay? I don't need to be super deep. I just want my thumb out and to reach up and grab his pec. So once I'm here, I'm going to dig both my heels on the mat, and I'm going to dump him off to the side here. Once I dump him off to the side, my outside leg, so not my body knee, my outside leg is going to kick over the top, and I'm going to look right in the back of his neck still. I'm going to do a head cartwheel over the top, all the way through. Once I'm here, my hip is going to land on my elbow here. This opposite side hand is just going to pull this elbow to me. So when I roll through, I'm going to dump him off. And when I dump him off, I'm going to look at the back of his head. My outside leg, so the same side leg as my half, is going to kick over the top. I'm going to do a cartwheel. But I'm going to go all the way through so that this hip lands on this elbow. That's what's going to be pinning him to the mat. My other hand, when it came up to the chest, as I roll through, I'm going to be looking to keep turning my elbow out so that I can catch his elbow and his opposite side elbow. So when I'm laying my hip into my elbow into his elbow, he's going to be super flat and it's going to be a really easy pin. So one more time, we'll see this. Let's try facing this way, see how this works. So I have here, suck him back, boom, just like this. The hand comes up to the shoulder, the pack, wherever. I'm going to pop my hips off this way. Even if it doesn't come all the way off, I'm going to jump over the top, look in the back of his head, jump over the top. I'm going to go same side leg first as my half. Jump over the top here. Once I'm here, this, my half hand, elbow, so my left elbow is going to drive his elbow to the mat, and my hip's going to drop in. Now, if you turn this way, I'm going to be pulling his elbow to me and keeping my elbow like right in his spine. See how I fold him up? If I let him fall like this, I'm probably not going to pin him. Okay? I need to keep him stacked up, his hips stacked up over his head. So, face that way. So I go here, I suck him back, hand comes up. I'm going to pop him off to the side. I'm going to jump all the way over. This hand is going to look for that elbow. I'm going to go hip to hip. And this bottom hand, my right hand, that elbow is going to stay right in the middle of his spine. I'm going to hop over here. See how I'm able to keep that arm up? Sometimes I'm going to be super deep and my elbow will be off to the side. Sometimes it'll be just like this. I'll be right in the middle. And now I'm just pulling this elbow to me, and he's got really nowhere to go. His hips are stacked over his head, just like I want him. I don't want him to flop over towards me. So if I can get there in that position, I'm just popping my hips through, and I'm not really trying to extend my arm. I'm trying to hold him in place, put my hip on my elbow, elbow on his elbow, pin that elbow to the mat, and then I'm cranking that other arm to my side.